Vitali Klitschko, 201 centimeters tall, weighing in at 113 kilos with a reach of 203 centimeters. And his opponent tonight, Tommy the Duke Morrison. He weighed in at 101.2 kilos, and he'll have a reach of 193 centimeters.
A massive difference in height here, and this could be very telling in this fight. Depends on how much smarts they've got.
Here comes Dr. Iron Fist Vitali Klitschko. Here comes one of the greatest fighters ever to come out of Ukraine. Talk about an intimidating specimen.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing.
A lot of trash. High hopes for this battle between these two athletes. That jab had to hurt. That counter shot lands. They both want the knockout. Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? A lot of trash talk between these two fighters. Now it's time to put up or shut up.
You can walk into an arena and be the hero. The pressure, the expectation, the desire from the fans. You can't get away from it. Ignore them. Lock it off. I know it's hard. I can hardly hear you, Todd. You've got to ignore them. Get on with your job.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
The charts action from both of these fighters. Nice counter shot. Nothing like a little taunting to get your opponent riled up. Neither fighter willing to slow down. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Klitschko in that last round. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Wow, it's like two different...
Well, we've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt, you've got to get out there again. Be smart, be sharp, don't be a fool, don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
This fighter told us yesterday, if he doesn't win by knockout, he doesn't consider it a real victory. That's the mentality he has.
It's got to be very wary. If you're in with a slugger, they will fight all night for fun. They'll stay in your face. They are naturally tough and strong and aggressive.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. A straight right just misses. Like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. Misses with the straight left. Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about kilschko in that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter needs to turn the tables in this next round.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
Just the same again. Don't change too much yet.
Go back and win the round, right? It's only one round that you've lost. Don't worry about it. Get your mind back on the job. That's a terrible round, that is.
He's absolutely shattered. He's hurt. He's ready to go.
Much better. He's not in your league. Come on, switch on. Get your boxing back.
Finish him. Good work. He was thinking. He was smart.
Go out there. Let's reset. Forget about that round. It's a bad round, all right?
Don't get carried away. Think about the defense and remember what you did.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up as we get set to jump back in the action.
The right hand's beautiful. I said, start just sticking up a few body shots in there.
There's the bell for round 3. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab. Rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
There's a counter shot. Apparently hitting his opponent in the face isn't enough. He wants to rub it in. Tommy Morrison, oh, and down goes Morrison. Let's watch that again in replay from a different angle.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why.
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
We need to turn this around halfway through.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing.
Oh my God, Johnny! Oh, and he knew his chin would get tested in this fight, and it failed him miserably.
I've got to see that again. One, two, three, four, five, six.
The referee says we will fight on. Not sure about this one. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Both men getting off the canvas in that incredible round.
Sometimes you talk about drawing first blood. What does that tell you?
This is idea. Come on, you're going back into this. You bet.
Yes, I like that round. Good round. Feel good? Good man.
Time your jab. Basics. Just get your rhythm back and then go again.
Great work. Stay focused. Don't let back into the fight.
Be smart when you go out there. Just take the round off, win the round on your jab, and then breathe when you're stepping around. I need you to switch back on. Get focused.
Back at it in round 4. How do you score the last round, Johnny, as both of these fighters went to the canvas?
I've seen that twice before. Both fighters knocked down in the same round. And you think, who's going to go back as confident? Who's going to come out as confident? Both fighters went back on unsteady legs. How is this going to unfold?
Well, this won't sit well with their opponent. He misses with that jab. jab was blocked. You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. Ooh, Klitschko stumbling backwards. How is this fight still continuing? Oh, wait a minute. And Morrison did not handle that punch well. A true champion knows how to get out of trouble after they got into trouble, and it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Klitschko in that last round. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
You're much better than this guy.
Okay, I'm happy. I like that round. Now, I don't want you to load up. Don't be looking.
Box him back together. Put him back on him this round. And
He's absolutely shattered. He's hurt. He's ready to go. But you've got
his back. Get that jab back. Just box him. Be smart. Get your shots off and don't give him anything. Go back and win the round, right? There's only one round that you've lost. Don't worry about it.
and he'll start tiring it. Good work. He was thinking.
Listen, be smart when you go out there.
Here's the bell to start round 5. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him.
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. Tommy Morrison, oh no, what's happened? Morrison is hurt. Imagine seeing this punch coming and not being able to do anything about it.
A shot from the gut.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You still want to fight.
So they'll make it up and this fight continues.
He's got to waste time. Step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to paw you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it, because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull you down again. And that's a lot of points to lose in the round.
Halfway through the round and they're struggling a little bit.
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornermen now, it's down to them doing their job. They get through the round, regroup, right, freshen up, boom. Different tactics.
They hit like heavyweights, but they move like middleweights. Truly elite level stuff here.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
Final 10 seconds here, and I think he knows who's won this round. Let's talk about Morrison in that last round. So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round.
To make or break a fighter.
The fight's not over yet. You've got to go out there.
Great work. I love that. I love that. That jab's slick. Just stay focused.
Let's start the 6. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
The straight right just misses. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. They won't give us a second to catch our breath. scores with the counter. This is the heavyweight division. One punch could end this fight.
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you.
Whoa, Johnny! And Morrison did not handle that punch well. We need to see that again. Some amazing boxing right there.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You are ready.
The referee says they can continue, but how much more do they have left?
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know they fight.
As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. Let's talk about Morrison in that last round. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge.
You've been put down. You've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
Good work. That's it. Now breathe. Just get your breath back. Good work.
Round 7, here we go. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They've staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Misses with the straight left. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. This is a high-octane battle. One punch changes everything in this division. It's the heavyweights.
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope they run out of steam.
For those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Both men step back for just a moment. These punches coming from every angle. The straight right just misses. Did you see that? Tommy Morrison, oh no, what's happened? Talk about Klitschko in that last round. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
Basics. Just get your rhythm back and we go again.
Good work. Don't forget the jab and don't get carried away. Think about what makes them under.
There's the bell to start round 8. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
We're both looking for the knockouts here, and that's what we expect from heavyweights.
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
Do you believe what we're seeing right there? And Morrison did not hit. And he dropped him. The perfect sniper shot. Let's watch it again one more time.
A shot from the gods took him out.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Come to me.
Can't believe they managed to beat the count, but that could be the last hurrah.
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again.
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? He hit him with the perfect body shot, and there's no getting up from this one.
That's lights out right there.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Can you continue?
So this fight will continue, but how can they get back into this final 10 seconds here, and the corner is going to have their work cut out for them. And Morrison did not handle that punch. How about that impact? Let's see that again in slow motion.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
One, two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah.
So it's onward and upward after a knockout win here.
Oh, what a shot. What a shot. You see shots like that in the gym, at least for one.